How much like spy training did you get when you went in there?
I mean, quite a
A
quite a
lot.
bit. A lot of on-the-job training.
On the job.
Yeah.
So that's what I was asking. Though.
So when they go after a guy like me, they're not looking to really train you. They're looking to see how much training you've had, how much you've retained, and how competent of an operator you are. If that makes sense. They're not looking to. This isn't like the Stanford recruiting fair where CIOs set up a little shop and like, hey, come work. Here's a pamphlet. Shoot your resume in. They already know, hey, these are the qualifications we're looking for. Now we want to bring these guys in, and then we want to take the best of who tries out for this. So it's like when I went through, it was about a month-long tryout that you go through. And they just put you through all these different skills tests, and it starts super basic with, hey, let's make sure this guy can run a mile or run a mile and a half or whatever it was, do a bunch of pull-ups. I mean, just a basic physical test, and then you get into the kill house, maybe. And the kill house is going through, remember I told you it was protection, right? When I talk about protection, this isn't like protection like, hey, I'm going to wear a fucking earpiece. This isn't Secret Service protection, right? This is undercover. There's only maybe one of us, maybe two, you know what I mean, that are going to have to go in and extract somebody who's been compromised by their own asset, who they're trying to extract information out of. So they'll put, they'll basically simulate it. They might throw you in a hotel and they'll be like, all right, your case officer was meeting an asset, meeting went bad, and the entire hotel's up in arms, you got to find him and get him. And, you're my partner. They want to see how you solve that problem, how you get to him. Are you going to shoot the asset? Are you going to shoot your guy? How are you going to get to him? Who are you going to call? What's your strategy? How fast is it? How fast can you get to him? How effective were all these things? You know what I mean? And so they'll run you through all those kind of scenarios. And then there'll be a driving course, a driving scenario. And so they're not training you. They're giving you scenarios that you should already be able to handle. Does that make sense?
Totally.
And so that's why they call it betting, and so they take everything that they want out of somebody like me. They make you perform all these crazy skills. They want to see how you think. They want to see how you perform. They want to see how you handle stress. They want to see how you work with other people. They want to see that you can be open-minded enough to have a SEAL and a Green Beret working together, or a Green Beret and a MARSOC, Marine Raider, because everybody, we all do basically the same kind of shit, but everything's very different.
Right.
When you get into these these professions, it's a lot of A personalities, and a lot of guys can't let their ego go and realize, hey, maybe there's more than one way to skin this cat, and adjust on the fly accordingly. And so these guys that are stuck in their ways and their inability to adapt to somebody in a similar skill set, they go, gone, get out.